What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Game Show. My name's AJ Gills. How y'all doing? We are back with Anthem. Excuse me. Sorry about that. I will try to keep that down to a minimum. Trying to think what I want to do. What was I going to do this video? As you saw at the end of the last one, we got the Storm. I spent some time, kind of got some gear. Hopefully, it's better than when I got it. Because I think it was at like a rating 68. I've boosted that by about 100. So it's actually a useful javelin now. I think I have it. What do I have it equipped with? I have it with what are the weapons? Light machine gun and shotgun. Probably not the two best weapons for that class, but meh, I haven't really used them that much, so that's why we're using them. What is my plan for this video? I'm stalling while I'm trying to think. All right, we're gonna just kind of hammer through the rest of Bryn's like need to know 2 or whatever her little quest chain is. We're just gonna get through that. I think there's 4 missions, so I think that should make this a decent length video. Let me continue to really upgrade my my javelin, so the Storm is ready for when we finish out Dax's little thing. So that's what we're doing.
Hi, Bryn. How are you holding up?
All right, guys, prepare to slam your heads into your tables.
You remember that 6th missing sentinel, the one we couldn't find in the mines?
Well, not really, because the mission in between that and the and now was just complete nonsense.
We're short-handed and oh, thank you. The sentinels appreciate. I appreciate it.
Well, again, you know, maybe we should have done this right after that mission where we, found all those dead sentinels. Maybe that would have been a good plan. Instead, we spent a mission in between literally doing nothing.
Professor, hi. Are you ready?
Always. Where am I headed?
Sentinel Anthem is the Lancer missing from that score mine. If I found a signal, it's weak, but it's there.
I'll hunt it down.
No, there's something I'm not a big fan of with the Storm, with this. Just the way it flies, it doesn't have the thruster noise. Just I don't know why. It's not as satisfying. Or the way it sprints. It feels really slow. It's probably not any slower than any of the other javelins. It's just weird to me. Ooh. Take a random treasure chest. That makes sense. There we go.
Bryn, this is the old Strider port. It's overrun by scars.
Now that you're closer, I can use your javelin to better triangulate Andrew's position. Got it.
Give me a second, guys. I'm removing a cat.
Won't be that easy. Compound has heavy defenses.
I guess you've got to get through them.
Working on it.
What's that talking about? Right, sorry, my cat decided, hey, I'm gonna, oh, still have... Run away! Sorry, I was removing a cat from my desk. He needs to understand that I love him, but he can't be up on my desk while I'm doing stuff. Mostly because he's a gigantic fat piece of cat. Now he's sitting under my desk playing with cords. This video is basically me shooting stuff while I'm narrating what my cat's doing. That's what I have become, guys. Repair. Huh. For some reason, I thought I could get up there. I'm seeing a marker that's telling me there's a collectible over here. One that I cannot find. It's kind of bugging me because I need to find those for trophies. Just gonna hide behind this giant wall thing that I put up.
Hives everywhere.
Any sign of Andrew?
Nothing yet.
You should be right on top of him.
They must be hiding.
Take out those hives.
Hives down. At least I think they're down.
If we want to find Andrew, you have to take out those hives first.
Okay, Bryn. I understand what I'm doing.
That's the last hive. Now for the scars.
Yeah, it's almost like she doesn't know what I'm doing. Almost like she doesn't know that my plan was, hey, I'm gonna find everything and shoot it in the freaking face. Ignition.
That's the last of them. And
There we go.
is that why they're keeping Andrew?
As good a lead as any.
Hey, my cat left. Not sure where he went. He's probably out there plotting my demise. It's, you know, it's kind of what cats do. So many people ask me if I say that about cats. Why am I a cat person and not a dog person? It's just the thing I love about cats. 90% of the day, they'll leave you alone.
Many scars must be guarding something.
You know, my cat he'll hang out in the hallway while I'm recording. He'll, you know, if I'm sitting on the couch watching TV or reading something or whatever, he'll. Yes, I mean manga, not a book. Books are gross.
I see Andrew.
You know, I mean, if I'm hanging out somewhere, you know, reading something or just watching TV or whatever, he'll crawl up on the back of the couch and he'll watch TV with me. He'll hang out with me. You know, not saying he's an unfeeling monster, but for the most part, he just kind of does his thing. I do my thing. And I found him. He's sitting behind my computer and messing with my mouse. I gotta remove him. Hopefully I don't get killed. There you go. If you heard all that clunking, I'm sorry. It's the problem with the game that you can't fucking pause. And yes, you did hear right. He was biting me as I was trying to remove him. Now, he likes to sit behind my PC monitor. But the problem is, he also sits on my mouse. So, he ends up clicking things. And I'm trying to keep him from, you know, turning off my, or, you know, accidentally ending the recording or something like that.
One of the scars dropped a key. It must be for the cage. Can you grab it?
Got the key.
Good. Now get rid of the scars and free Andrew.
I have this flame burst. You are really? Okay. Oh, I gotta do that all over again, don't I? And wonderful. Oh, nothing like dying by getting shot in the back.
I see Andrew. And a lot of scars.
I'll clear them out.
They're all dead. Dead. And I'm almost out of bullets.
Dropped a key. It must be for the cage. Can you grab it?
Got the key.
Good. Now get rid of the scars and free Anthem.
Alright. Let's go. Let's say I like the ability to hover.
Good. Scars are gone. Now get to Andrin. Andrin!
Hey, Scar, I wanted info on Fort defenses.
Sentinels are on their way to pick Andrin up, Freelancer.
Hey, Scar, I still out there. You gotta stop him. I will, Andrin. Help is on the way.
I want to say great Rise Against songs for 200, Alex. Help is on the way. Is Help is on the way? Is that that's a Rise Against song, isn't it? Oh well, I might just be losing my mind. That's entirely possible.
Bryn, can you track that Scar?
There is a strange energy signal near you.
Let's get this thing.
Agreed. The last thing we need is a chatty Scar leader with plans for the fort.
Of course, you gotta go. You couldn't just put them around here. You couldn't just make it close. You gotta make me go distances. Especially while I'm sitting here. I have nothing to say. So I have to instead fill this time with just random vamping. I don't know why it was showing me like that was the area that I had to land, and now it's telling me go over here.
Andrin said the Scar I wanted to know the fort's defenses. It's a long game.
Ask it.
Are you serious?
Sure. Hello, my lord. I'd like to know your evil plan. Then kill it.
Uh-huh.
Jesus Christ, how far is this one? Apparently you actually have to fly through the checkpoint. There we go.
That's it! The Scar!
What fresh corpse follows me?
I think it sees me.
Alright, note to self, freezing it does not work.
probably telling us the plan.
Come on. Alright, wasn't that the... I'm just about to be a gigantic nerd, but wasn't that the, wasn't that Yusuke's plan in, that was in a Yu Yu Hakusho fight. He jumped in that swamp. Like I said, I'm sorry, I'm a nerd. Still, to this day, probably one of my favorite animes.
You're not looking too good, Scar Eye.
We will triumph. All the Scar Eye will bow to the swarm that strips your dead.
You'll need more than a few scorpions from a souped-up relic to defeat Fort Tarsus.
An ancient relic, Arcanist machinery, will birth a creature so massive, your home hive will crumble. We disperse, but the Lancer is too.
Scar might be down, but that relic he was ranting about.
We'll find it. Together.
Good. And good work. Meet me back up before it. We'll figure out what to do next.
Yay! We won.
Hello, Bryn.
Oh, it's you. Hello.
Are you alright?
Of course, I'm all right. Everything's fine. Just... we lost some Lancers. I ordered Sentinels too far out. Far beyond patrol boundaries. They need the risks when I sent them out there.
You're a commander. This can't be the first time you've lost troops.
No, of course not. It's the first time I've lost good people because I was being a reckless fool. You and I have been working together, and you made it look so doable, so possible.
Bryn,
I thought we could handle things from here on our own.
bad calls happen to the best of us.
You sound like you're speaking from experience.
A lot of friends went into the heart of rage with me and didn't come back out.
Right. Of course. I'm sorry.
Look, you can beat yourself up, but who does that help?
No, you're right. How did you get through it?
What do you think the answer to that question is?
I think my best guess would be to grieve and atone. I know what you're doing, freelancer. You may have noticed this about me, but I'm not...
Big on the talking about feelings front?
or having them. It's not really my strong suit.
I'll tell you what. You leave relationship building to me, and I'll leave the decisive military strategy to you.
Deal. Oh, freelancer. Great timing. I've been thinking about Shaper relics.
Where's this heading?
All that Shaper energy sloshing around keeps activating relics, or reactivating them. It never ends. We really need more experienced Lancers keeping them in check.
Should I just warm up my javelin now?
Well, if you have time to stop the Shaper menace.
Let me guess, this is just going to be more,
Fill me in.
Artemis beacon data indicates there's shaper fragments outside the fort. Better go collect them.
Okay, on my way.
Yep, just more random bullshit. Some of these quest chains, like the stuff we were doing for Yarrow, the stuff we're doing for Bryn, honestly could be cut down by 2 or 3 missions, because every other mission is just go do random crap for me. There's no story, there's no... Again, this is what I said about that when we had to do all those challenges in the main story. It's padding the runtime. It's, you couldn't come up with anything else, so we're just gonna pad this bullshit. Again, I don't know, maybe this is the problem when a team who doesn't make these kind of games makes one of these kind of games. I mean, Brian Gade, me and him have been talking, excuse me, in the comments, and he apparently what he told me, I've not seen an article for this or anything, but apparently a lot of the BioWare developers didn't know what kind of game they were making until, until about a year of release. Maybe that's not, but but also from what I've heard with BioWare, crunch and, you know, doing majority of their development isn't uncommon. I believe, oh god, what articles were they? I think it was like a majority of the work for Mass Effect Andromeda was done about a year until launch. I don't know. Maybe this depression or whatever I'm talking about right now is coming from the fact that I was playing a little bit of Dragon Age Inquisition last night, which I still stand by it, was a good game. You know, might not have been what some people wanted, but in all honesty, I really liked Inquisition. I've said that before. But I was playing Inquisition last night, and I have such a sickening feeling about Dragon Age 4.
It's all the fragments.
And again, I mean, it kind of comes from the fact that I feel like I feel like BioWare and EA could almost print money with Dragon Age 4 with just showing, hey, we're doing a traditional Dragon Age game.
Yeah, go show them how bad an idea that is.
You know, I mean, people were excited for Andromeda until it came out, and I think that caused a lot of people to be kind of wary about... You know, it caused a lot of people to be wary about Anthem, and then Anthem came out, and now I think it's making people wary for the next BioWare game, and guess what? Now, EA, and from everything all the news that's coming out about it, well, I see why people are wary about the next BioWare game. Because it looks like they're not going to make or the next Dragon Age game, because guess what? It doesn't look like they're going to make a Dragon Age game. It looks like they're going to make something completely different. And then just slap the Dragon Age title on it to try and make the money. And just piss people off even further. I think if they just came out with a normal Dragon Age title, showed it at E3 and the trade shows, guess what? They'd get decent sales. I'm not going to say they'd get sales that they'd get before, you know, this and Andromeda, you know, before the current debacles that this company's been having. You know, I mean, clearly it wouldn't be the same, because, you know, if Andromeda did well, and then they're like, hey, now here's a new traditional Dragon Age game, oh, I think they'd sell like hotcakes. I'd have no issues. But after these two projects, if they just come out with a regular Dragon Age game, I have no doubt. I think that game would sell perfectly well. I mean, it's one of those. I think that they'd make their money back and then some. Excuse me. Hiccup. They'd make their money back and then some. And look, I've said it before. I understand studios and their whole push for post-launch content, and that's where they're making a lot of money and blah, 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 blah. I've said it before. I understand that idea, but these sort of games that they keep trying to flood the market with, and I know, what room do I have to talk? I bought one. Or, I bought this game, and I bought The Division, and I bought... and I bought all these games. I've totally lost my train of thought now. I started talking about one thing, and then I kind of talked about like 3 or 4 others, and now I've honestly confused myself a little bit there. Basically, what I'm trying to get at is I still think that these games like this, that they're starting to be. There's so freaking many of them that they all kind of feel like a copy of the. They all feel kind of like a copy of each other, just with a different skin, and I just think people are getting tired of them. Yet companies are going to keep making them because they can really sell a lot. Because they can sell, little power-ups like they do on phone games. And they sell little power-ups. They can sell in-game currency. They can sell all that shit.
The Dominion spies trying to get away with a stolen Shaper fragment. Make sure they don't.
Understood.
And again, I get why. It's because people buy them. It makes perfect sense. But what I'm trying to get at is there's a point where you have pissed off your audience to where they don't want to play your games anymore. I don't know. Maybe it doesn't bother, and maybe I don't get to that point because I don't buy all that extra stuff, and I'll still play games anyways because I need games to play. But I don't know. I'm sad that we're not seeing that we're losing games like Dragon Age because they have to make Dragon Age like all this crap, which is just carbon copy, cut paste bullshit.
I'll see what's here.
That's what I'm trying to get at. If any of that rant made any goddamn sense,
Dominion sightings inside the tent.
thank you.
Head in that direction.
I'm glad you think like I do. Also, I am sorry for that rant because I did not intend to do that. Wasn't this where we fought that that Scar thing in the last video? Or in the last mission? Whatever. Words. Okay, you tell me to defeat enemies. Where are the enemies? Oh, there they are. They just all appear out of nowhere.
Start fighting them. I bet that spy will come out of hiding.
Die. health.
He did it! There's that Dominion spy with a Shaper fragment. And they're being guarded by a Fury.
Let's go.
Scratch one Fury.
I'll take that gear. I was initially saying that this is not my favorite Javelin, but you know, I've really kind of gotten used to playing it. Still, the Ranger is my favorite. Again, I just like the simple ease of use of the, what was it? I like the ease of use of the Ranger Javelin.
Spy down. Grab that stolen fragment.
But still, the Interceptor in this one, not bad.
Oh, I am glad to see that done.
Alright, you know what? I will say this.
Important work. So, from me and the other Sentinels, thanks, Freelancer.
I mean, I still don't think this had really anything to do with the previous missions that we've done for Bryn. But at the same time, at least this one had a little bit more meat. It wasn't just, go here, just do 3 random things, and then you're done. Alright, well, I've done these missions for Bryn, and there's no other mission popping up for her right now. We'll go talk to her and see if there's gonna be something, but...
Hey, Bryn.
Oh, Freelancer. Hello.
Everything okay? You seem preoccupied lately. It's not like you.
What? Yes. No, just distracted.
I can tell you're hiding something from me, Bryn.
I'm not lying. It's nothing. It's just... I'm writing...
And it looks like it's troubling you.
I'm writing stories.
What?
Oh, for the love of all Gazics. Have you ever heard of the Crimson Lancer?
The radio show? It's one of Halleck's favorites.
You know it? Who's your favorite character? Wait, forget I asked. I don't want to ruin this already tenuous friendship.
So what does this have to do with your writing?
Sometimes the show just doesn't go the way it's supposed to. When my brain needs a rest from my work, I rewrite the show. Myself. So it's better.
But why not just add to it? Why change it?
I suppose. Things can't always go the way I want them to. Here or in the field. But when I rewrite the shows, everything goes exactly according to plan. My plan.
Does anyone else ever read it?
My work is very well received.
By whom exactly?
I have no idea. I post them on a board downstairs under a different name. I get the most appreciative letters from Crimson Dancer 69.
Sounds fun, but I think I'll stick with canon.
Some people have no imagination.
Well, thanks for telling me about that, Bryn.
Don't mention it.
Yeah, nothing like knowing the person sending me out on dangerous missions is also somebody obsessed with fanfiction. The world we live in. So do we have another quest for her? Does not look like it. I mean, I know there's like 2 more in her quest chain, but okay, really not much else we can do. I guess we'll close here. In the next video, we'll do keep moving on with Dax's quest until Bryn's keep popping up. So until next time, guys, thanks so much for watching. Facebook, Twitter, the website, minds.com. Links and stuff is down in the description below. Like, comment, you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. Stay tuned for more next time. But until then, my name's AJ Gills. This is Something Gaming Channel. I'm out.